I'm afraid I'm going to lose the tape here. Let's get a little closer look at hers.
We have a group of performers tonight from Hillsboro from the Center for Performing Arts. Choreographed and directed.
These little young ladies is from Hillsboro, Ohio.
Right.
Performing is Meredith Keister, Whitney Early, Lacey Evans, Whitney Matthews, Michaela Estep, Jessie Lee, Becca Coplater, Kelly Elback, Samantha Pitzer, Jenna Gibson, and Miranda Burns.
Now she's a little cutie.
She's one of a twin.
Yeah, one of the twins.
The other twin didn't want to do it. That's unusual. You usually got one twin. You're going to have both of them.
I'm going to run out of tape here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid. Okay, sorry, we only missed about probably 1 minute there. We're still on the same song, so.
Once again, we don't know what the group's called, but we know they're from Hillsboro, so.
Yeah, she announced who they were, but I couldn't hear through the earphones here. I wish I had their names. Next time, I wasn't aware of this until it was too late to get all that information. I know a couple of them. But my youngest, my baby is 17 and a half years old. So there you go.
Have it. We got a nice little applause from the Williamsburg fans.
And Williamsburg fans really like that. Well, they like that a lot better in their ball game. So let's go with some varsity action. Well, that was a real treat. Future cheerleaders and dancers. Right now they're introducing the starters. I'll go over those with you. For Williamsburg, it'll be number 11, Acavito, number 15, Bainham, number 25, Carter, number 41, Holtzclaw, and number 45, McKibben. Hillsboro, it's going to be 14, Tyler Walker, 15, Adam Zink, 22, Derek Havecock, 25, Kyle Sealing, and 42, Matt Mauricia. There's your starters for both teams, and let's tip off. So here we go. Matt Maurician tips it to Tyler Walker. Hillsboro controls. Zink over to Havecock. Havecock gets into Sealing. Sealing puts it up and dribbles out of there. No good. And their shot is no good. So 2 shots, a foot of the basket, and both teams missed the first one. And Williamsburg putting on some pressure. Hillsboro breaks that easy enough.
Good pass by Hitchcock.
And Sealing gets his own rebound, puts it up, misses that one.
So Silly misses his first 3 shots.
All in a matter of 25 seconds.
Seems like all Hillsboro teams started out sluggish.
And that's muscled in by number 45, McKibben.
That's his first 2 points of the night.
And Hillsboro doing a good job on their on the press. Walker. Adam Zink, no good. Haithcock gets the rebound. He puts it up, and it finally goes in. Haithcock scores for Hillsboro.
It was tied off at 2.
And Williamsburg back up in a hurry. I'll be curious to see if they can do this all night long. So I'm glad we're up from the right-hand side a little bit. Number 45 again, McKibben. He has all 4 points for Williamsburg. Adam Zink.
What Hillsboro's doing, they're not even putting the body on it, not even blocking him out of there. Hitchcock was stripped from behind by number 25.
That's Carter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Williamsburg possession. Williamsburg coach is not happy with something that just happened with that. Probably because that pass was more like just a dribble. So Williamsburg gets the ball in. Number 11, Acevedo. Haithcock guarding him. Gives it to Bainham. Bainham takes a shot, and it's in there. Hillsboro trailing 6-2. Haithcock gets up to Walker. Matt Mauritian, he puts it in for 2. So Hillsboro needs to get charged up on defense just a little bit, especially on the inside. I know Coach Jackson is probably not happy with, there he goes again. And we got a traveling, there we go. Mauritian and Sealing took care of it that time. Looks like that's their go-to guy, so 45 McKibben.
Well, on that possession, Hillsboro double teamed him down low, so he ain't gonna get no more easy baskets from here on out.
You give him 2. He's got 4 of the 6 points, doesn't he? Or does he have all 6?
No, he's got 4 of them.
Okay, that's what I thought. So Hillsboro being patient. Matt Mauritian, that's a little short, gets his own rebound. Gets around number 41. Hey, Holtzen.
Right now,
didn't put a body on him.
Williamsburg's not blocking out Hillsboro, so they're getting the second shot.
Matt had an easy, he just come right around him that time. That was a smart play by Matt. Good defense by Mauritian that time on McKibben. Haithcock.
Good dish off.
Mauritian. There you go. Now that's what I've been talking about all year long about what this team has to do a little bit more of.
Good penetration to get it inside and dump it off.
That's right. Get inside, draw the defense, and give it to that big guy that's not guarded. And Haithcock, he has the ability to do that. He has the ability to get inside nice and strong.
There's another defensive rebound for Hillsboro.
Yep. Mauritian had, McKibben blocked off again.
Well, they don't know if you've seen it, but there was a lot of pushing down there by number 15 and 41 on Mauritian.
Haithcock
for 3.
So Haithcock, he hasn't been shooting from outside all that much. That was good to see him put that one in.
Well, he's sort of a type of streak shooter. When he's hot, he's hot.
Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before, that was a kick. Because Adam went after the ball with his foot. If he didn't go after his ball, it's not a kick. Now, is that right or is that right? I want to know that rule so I can harp on the referees a little bit more. Nice outlet pass by 15 Bainham. Haithcock. Zink, and he's going to get caught for traveling. Haycock handling the ball a little bit better tonight. I think hopefully he'll be able to continue the way he's playing.
Well, I talked to him earlier before the game. He said he feels comfortable tonight.
I just hope he continues to play team ball. I don't, he can do a lot of good stuff, but if you force it and you don't give it up when there's wide open people underneath, then it's not doing the team any good.
Well, he's starting off good tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Continues.
He's doing a nice job tonight. And that's what Hillsboro is going to have to do to get into the winning ways that they need, is to play team ball. That's the only way. Get the ball inside. And they lose the ball. Haycock picks it up. And he's...
Oh, good move by Haycock.
Nice job.
Williamsburg's got to call a timeout.
He picked
Good move by Haycock.
Acavito's clock right there did a nice job. So that makes the score. I know I haven't said the score yet. 13-6. 2:51 to go, first quarter. So Williamsburg inbounds. Acavito to handle. He's going to be picked up by Haycock. Haycock doing a nice job on Acavito. I believe Acavito is a pretty good ball handler. Haven't seen him do a whole lot to threaten, though. Walker almost had that ball from Banham.
Right now, Williamsburg look like they're confused. Hillsboro's playing a 1. Look like they're playing a 1-1-3. I believe they call that Bearcat.
Here we go pressing again, 3-1-1. Oh, yeah.
That's a good dish off.
That was nice. That's teamwork. That's what I'm talking about there. Hillsboro's doing it. That's what they've been lacking up to the last, well, I made this comment down to the coaches when I was talking to them before the game. Seems to me the last 3 games that Hillsboro's improved. I know they were stagnant there for a while, not playing well, not playing together.
Well,
and
after the Christmas break, the coaches predicted they'd go 10-1.
Oh, is that right? I didn't.
That was the
hear
coach's
that.
prediction.
I didn't. What coach?
Coach Butler made that statement. He said he predicted that Hillsboro would go 10-1 after the Christmas break. So we're trying to see if that is going to come true or not.
Well,
knowing they got that big game with Greenfield.
Yeah. Well, sometimes he kids around too. But, that ceiling, I think, is going to get caught with a push off there.
Get ready to enter the game is number 55, the big bopper, Dirk Burns.
The ceiling's going to take a seat. Burns better gets his shirt in. And for as big as Burns is, and I've said this once and I'll say it again, he has the nicest hands inside, and he knows where the basket is. Valuable minutes. As long as his attitude stays there.
There's one thing about Williamsburg, they don't have no depth on the bench, so that's the reason why for the reserve, Humphreys, number 54, didn't play no more, so they're trying to save him for the varsity.
Right. That's right. Humphreys was the big guy that...
Yeah, I believe they would have pulled that game out if he was still in there, but...
Well, I don't know. The way they kept turning the ball over there, they just kind of shot themselves, like I said.
Yeah, well, they turned it over. See, they didn't have no guy to go into inside, so that's kind of where they shot themselves in the foot at.
Oh, that was a nice...
Right now, Hillsboro's winning 15-8, and Williamsburg look out of sync right now, and they took their big inside guy out.
Well, I want to, you got to give credit's due. Hillsboro's defense is doing a nice job. Coach Moberly substituting, keeping guys fresh. Looks like maybe Adam might have been hurt a little bit. Clint Williamson in for him. Hillsboro easily breaking.
Good pass. There was no foul called on there. Dirk Burns gets his own rebound. He passes back to Haycock and got fouled.
Dirk Burns. Nice look. This is probably all the year that I've seen Hillsboro play the most unselfish they've played.
Yeah, Dean, right now they're doing a good job. And passing the ball to the open man.
That's right. I hope they keep it up. That's what they got to do. Maybe Coach Moberly finally got through to them what they need to do to be a team. Or maybe they just figured it out on their own. I don't know. Right now it seems to be working. They're up 15-8. Should be 16 here. Nope. And Walker, no, Mauritian. He has a tendency to get caught going over the back in there. You weren't calling the game with us. Trying to remember what game it was. It was, where were we? He went over the back 3 times, didn't get caught for it any time.
So Hillsboro going to the trap.
And Hillsboro doing a nice job on defense. That's another thing that I've been talking about. The way their defense have been kind of lax, kind of laid back, but they seem to be picking up intensity here the last few games.
Number 41 for Williamsburg is doing an awful lot of pushing off with his elbow. The referee's just letting it go.
Nice block by Dirk. Great job by Dirk Burns, blocked that shot. So we come to the end of the first quarter, Hillsboro leading 15-8. So to start the second quarter, Adam Zink goes in. Him and Clint Williamson are in together. Haithcock, Mauritian, and Burns.
It's almost a bad pass by Haithcock. Dirk Burns standing up wide open, and that's a good pass.
Nice, smooth move by Burns, and even a smoother pass by Mauritian. So our big guy's doing a real nice job. And they're going to get Dirk. Dirk has his first foul. You know, it almost seems to me eight times out of 10 at least, you'll get called for a foul on that play.
Yeah, when you hustle, your momentum just carries you into the player.
Yeah.
So coaches like that, they ain't going to set you down for that.
So Acavito handling the ball. Hillsboro under man-to-man. Williamsburg being patient. Nice defensive play by Burns. Gets his hands out there.
Good pass off.
There he is.
The 3.
Clint Williamson. So Hillsboro playing defense here. Oh, nice shot. Nice play, and nobody there to box out. I think that's the first big-time mistake our big guys have made. And Hillsboro finally did throw it away. Wasn't really paying much attention that time, so they turned it over. Acavito. McKibben to Carter. Over to left-handed. Holtzclaw is left-handed. I never really noticed that.
Burns is driving to the basket and got fouled.
Now that was a nice drive, buddy.
The big bopper.
Puts that shot down and goes in. There's no way I'm going to get in front of him.
Well, he had good position and he used his body, so
that's
what it takes.
That foul's going to be on Holtzclaw. His first. That's only the team's second. It's going to put Dirk at the line. We'll hope that Hillsboro's free throw varsity goes a little bit better than the reserve. Clint coming out, and so is Matt.
Well, Dirk Burns is probably about an 80% foul shooter.
He is an excellent free throw shooter. Smooth, nice arch on the ball. There you go. And Dirk's coming out. That puts him up 22-12. Hillsboro up by 10. 6 minutes and 9 seconds to go, second quarter. Acavito looking at the signal from the coach. He's up 2. Let's see what they do here. I'm going to try to get it into number 41, Holtzclaw, it looks like. Sealing working on him. And number 25, I can't remember Carter for some reason.
The Hillsboro like in a matchup zone, but they blew that call.
Yeah, they did.
They blew that one. Basket was made by Bayham, and that's 4 points for him.
Easily getting across the timeline, but he's going to be fouled by Bainham. That's going to be Bainham's second foul. And Coach Moberly wants a 20-second timeout to talk it over with the Indians. So, 5:31 to go. Hillsboro in the lead, 22-14. Walker to inbound. Gets it into Zink. Hillsboro set up their offense. Coach Moberly calling out number 4. Reversing the ball. And Sealing had him sealed for a second. They're working hard to get it inside. Haithcock. Nice drive by Haithcock. Saw the hole, took it. That was a good drive by Haithcock. Haithcock having a good night. How much he's got, 8?
He's got 9 points right now. He's penetrating good to the basket, and that creates other things.
That's right. When you let your ball handler, your strong ball handler penetrate, it makes some nice things happen for your big guys. Or big girls, depends on which is which. Nice defense by Sealing, but a great shot by McKibben.
McKibben, that's 6 points for him.
That was a nice shot by McKibben.
Right,
We got a traveling call.
When he gets inside, we'll look like he's unstoppable, so he'll probably have to go back double teaming him.
Well, they stopped once, but going to have to work a little harder. Where are they at? Oh, they're underneath the basket. Hillsboro doing a good job holding them out. Not letting them have the inside shot. Sealing. Acavito. Carter. Haithcock over Carter. And nice hands. Walker had a tip on that one.
Right now, Hillsboro's playing like a matchup zone.
And Zink got away with a foul right there. Acavito.
He traveled.
And they're going to catch him for fouling. Or fouling. Traveling. I'll get it right.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're over here on the hostile side, so we're always sitting over on the Williamsburg side.
I think it was worse at Georgetown. Williamsburg, all of them that are sitting around us.
It was a wide open, and he missed it.
Oh, man. You don't want to miss those bunny shots. I don't think he was fouled to cause that one. I think he was just, he saw him coming. At least that's what I imagine. He saw him coming, and he didn't concentrate on the shot. He concentrated on him. So that foul is going to be called on Bainham. That's Bainham's third foul. Foley gets his first point of the night.
Well, Dean, so far Hillsboro's making their free throws. Pretty good sign.
They're 100%, aren't they? They haven't missed yet.
I don't think they have.
Oh, now I just jinxed him. Foley better put this in so he breaks it. Come on, Foley. There you go.
He saved you.
Yeah, he saved me. Acavito and Humphreys is in the ball game.
Now Hillsboro's going to a 2-2-1 press. This is basically a trap. We call it Bearcat.
Humphreys is number 45. I'm sorry, 54 for Williamsburg. He's the one that played reserve action for a little while and did a nice job. Acavito brings it off to Humphreys. And Foley with the rebound. Humphreys almost put that one in. But he wasn't able to, so Hillsboro leads 26-16.
Good feed in there by Haithcock.
Nice block from the backside. It's going to make Sealing have to get up just a little bit more on that shot. Carter, back to Acavito. He tried to unload. Walker playing good defense on him. Carter I thought he was going to take a shot. He hasn't really done anything from outside, has he? Give it to Carter.
It look like they ain't got that many shooting guards.
Yeah, you might be right.
They're just trying to inside game. That's their game plan, is to get it inside, try to beat Hillsboro to death inside.
Yeah. That's going to be on Zink, I believe. That's Zink's first, team's fourth. So we're all tied up with 4 team fouls for Williamsburg. Bainham has 3 of those, so Bainham's done for a while. And look at this. Humphreys misses that free throw. It's a little different when you're playing up in varsity as compared to reserve, isn't it? A little bit more intimidation. You got a bunch of guys up there your own size.
Well, he's big enough, so
he's big enough.
He probably look like he can handle the intimidation.
Well, Mauritian and Sealing and Haithcock. And he bounces it off his foot.
Well, they called Hillsboro's ball, Williamsburg's ball.
Oh, he's saying it was off of Haithcock's leg, I guess. That's what he pointed to. I didn't see it. I wasn't watching close. So Acavito to Carter. And he loses the ball. And he throws it away. Great defense by Haithcock. That was caused by Haithcock right there. So that down and out and in-your-face tough defense, that's what wins ball games. Over there, Walker for three and in and out. And Sealing was blocked by Humphreys again, but number 21, Shreve, gets caught for a travel, so they'll turn it over to Hillsboro.
Well, Hillsboro got a 10-point lead, 2016, with 2:19 left in the second period.
Bassford coming in for Sealing, and I'm sure that Coach Jackson wants to talk to Sealing. That's twice he was blocked from behind.
Nice reverse.
There you go.
Walker for his first two of the night.
Walker smooth move to the basket there. And Hillsboro playing defense. This is what makes the difference in this ball game, or I mean ball team, is Hillsboro's really picked up the defense last few games. Oh, nice job by Walker. He wasn't baited by that shot fake. Williamson almost gets a hand on it. Almost throws that ball away.
Right now, Williamsburg can't even get a good shot off. They're trying to look inside, but Hillsboro's doing a good job of clogging it up.
Yep.
They're clogging the middle up.
Mauritian doing a nice job on 41 and Humphreys 54.
The Williamsburg's being patient, though.
Well, yeah, let them burn the clock. Minute 23 to go. Skips it over to Carter. Back out to Acavito, and it's no good. Mauritian. And looked like Humphreys just pushed on Mauritian there.
Haithcock to Walker.
That shot's no good. That was a nice feed by Haithcock. Here about, 8 games ago, he would have tried to take that one in. So something's going on with this team, and it's good. At least that's the way I feel about it.
Well, we're down to 50 seconds now. And Williamsburg just can't get a good shot in. Not at all.
And nobody boxed out number 41, Holtzclaw. He gets inside, gets a rebound, and Haithcock gets caught for a foul. He's going to put Holtzclaw at the line, shooting 2. Hillsboro with 5 team fouls and Williamsburg with 4. So far, it's been a real clean game.
Yeah, there's a nice little crowd here for Williamsburg. It's the first time I've seen Hillsboro get outnumbered in a long time.
I know. And
nice little crowd over here for Williamsburg.
Yeah. And it's pretty good. Well, Hillsboro playing pretty good ball right now. I don't know. It looks like Holtzclaw's got a bloody nose. And he does. And you can't play with a bloody nose like that. But they haven't caught it yet. At least that's what it looks like to me, and I can't quite see.
Oh, good feed getting into Haithcock.
Get in there, ball. Tell you what, they're doing a nice job. I'll give Hillsboro a lot of credit.
Matt has 8 points in the game. 20 seconds left.
Hillsboro up 30-17. Hillsboro doing a nice job on defense, and they're working the ball in really good.
Coach Dare Mobley did a good job of substituting, keeping fresh players in there because it looked like Williamsburg, they don't have that much of a bench. And Hillsboro does, so that's been able to make a good difference in the game. And it's good for
Acavito
3 at the buzzer.
Makes a 3 right at the last.
Someone called 911.
That puts Williamsburg back up. Hillsboro in the lead, though, 30-20 at halftime. And here we go. We're going to stay with this one here. We got the little older group, and they didn't give me the names of them. The next time these girls go on, they promised me they'd give me the names of all of them and everything. So we're getting ready to see these girls perform if they get started with the music. And listen to what she says here. Maybe we can catch it. I can't quite understand what she's saying. Okay. May not have been able to understand their names, but out they come.
As Dean said, these are little older girls.
Wish they weren't so far away. Wish I did know. Anyway, this coming boys game, supposedly they're going to be performing. I'm not sure who's going to do that. Might be the young kids playing basketball or these. I'm not sure. See if I can't get some. Some of them have long leotards or whatever. That's a little bit beyond me. I don't know what they're called. They're dance outfits. I'm gonna have to get up on this stuff since we're gonna be seeing this on the air.
Well, there's a lot of programs out there now, Dean, for
younger people.
Younger people. You know, you got youth basketball. You got all kinds of dance classes.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff for kids to keep them off the street nowadays. Yeah, that's good. And once the YMCA goes in, then that'll be even more. And it looks like Williamsburg has the same thing getting ready to do. So if we were taping for Williamsburg, we'd get those for you. I tell you, I have no idea where they're supposed to be going. It's hard to figure out what I've got to do. They keep their time pretty good. Now, who out there can tell me what the name of this song is in the group? Can you tell me or not? I have no.
I don't know if that's Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. I could be wrong.
I don't listen to them.
Well, I'm a DJ and I still don't know who it is.
My girls, both of them have the CDs of both, I think. But I couldn't tell you. They could in a second. That's kind of neat. The girls did a nice job.
There you have it. Now we got the bigger girls. Keeps getting bigger.
Oh. Let's close it in here a little bit. I probably won't be able to keep up with these girls. Let me see if I can't get.
Our last group from Hillsboro, the Center for Performing Arts, we have Haley Blair, Katie Brown.
It's performing arts.
Yeah, I did hear her say that.
And Tiffany Hopkins.
Once again, there's not very many people from Hillsboro here. I don't know if the bad weather has kept them home. Because right now there's about 1.5 inches of snow outside on this Friday night.
Kind of slushy roads too.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we're able to tape this. Got to give the parents credit of these young ones. Bring these girls down here to Williamsburg to perform. All right, tell me who that is. If you can hear the music, that's good trivia for you all to just listen. And if Dean would just be quiet so you could hear it.
There's just so many songs out there. So many artists. Like I said, I DJ and I can't keep up with all the CDs nowadays. Too many groups.
I can hear everybody out there saying, oh, it's such and such. Don't you know anything? I can tell you who the Bee Gees were. I can tell you back in my era in the 70s and early 80s.
Oh, you was in a disco era, huh?
Yeah.
Start calling you John Travolta.
Well, you know, I was talking with the Williamsburg assistant coach. He's the one that made their warm-up CD. And he's a DJ also. He makes like a 70s night, 80s night, 60s night, and so on and so forth. Tonight was a 70s night. He had all Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, yeah, he had KC the Sunshine
and they were on there too, yeah.
Yeah.
And if I can remember the girl's name.
Well, it's a good little twist.
Oh, yeah, I like
this. And once again, we're in the state-of-the-art gym that is newly built here in Williamsburg, Ohio. Of course, I went to the old gym and was sitting there, and I was thinking the game was called off because I didn't see nobody from Hillsboro or
you
didn't
went
see
to
the
the
bus.
old gym?
Yeah, and then I sit there for about a half hour, and I found out, well, hey, you know, they got a new gym. I forgot about that.
This is a pretty nice volleyball gym. Since I'm into volleyball pretty good. Best one I've ever been into that's in our league, though, is Georgetown, in my opinion. Nice gym for volleyball.
How'd the volleyball team do this year? I didn't get to follow volleyball much.
They did fair. They could have done better, but they mainly just had fun. They didn't do as well as I think they could have. Next year's team, I believe, may be a little bit stronger. They got a lot of talent coming up. You can tell these girls work.
Well, there's one good thing about both teams. They're going to get plenty of rest. And so they're going to get instead of a 10-minute halftime, they're going to get about 25-minute halftime. Because Williamsburg is getting ready to perform.
Well, it was good to see those. So let's go with some action. So to start off the third quarter, it's going to be Williamsburg ball. And I've been pronouncing his name wrong the entire half. It's not Acavito, it's Acevedo. So hopefully, I'm sorry about that. If anybody knows him, I've got corrected. Fans here are good enough to let me know. Hillsboro doing another good job on defense.
Because what they're doing, Dean, is they're clogging up the middle, not letting Williamsburg inside. So they're going to make Williamsburg beat them on the outside shot if Williamsburg is
Yeah,
able
that's
to
a
take
good
up to
idea.
the,
They haven't shown anything yet.
Yeah.
Coach Moberly talking to Haythcock because that ball was tipped away, but he didn't go after the ball. And anytime the ball goes, you need to be on the floor after it. Now, I don't care if you don't have a chance, you need to be going after it. Haythcock throws it right into Holtzclaw's hands. Not a very wise pass, and lets Acevedo past him. And Acevedo puts it in for 2.
For Acevedo, that's 5 points for him.
That's a whole minute went by before anybody scored. So Hillsboro moving the ball. Haythcock
good pass.
into Mauritian. Nice job by Haythcock. Give Haythcock an assist on that one.
For Mauritian, that's 10 points.
That's what the Hillsboro needs to do. They need to hit their big guys because there's not very many teams has the size that Hillsboro's got. He just double dribbled. And the referee said no. Good defense by Mauritian.
They might box out.
Nice job by Mauritian. I'm sorry. I'm watching the game, not the camera. I'm having a bad habit this year of doing that. You'd think I'd learn by now. Mauritian. Oh, nice job. Nice job. Mauritian and Sealing working together.
That's 4 points for Sealing.
Well, I'll tell you something. That is so good to see. And Acevedo comes out with the ball, puts it up for 2.
Well, Acevedo's taking charge this second half. He's all fired up.
Hopefully they'll be able to slow him up. And Haythcock generally is real good on defense. He was just out of position that time. It wasn't any fault of his. He was in there for the ball. Mauritian gives it out to Zink, to Haythcock. Walker. And the nice thing about this team is they have the capability of hitting from the outside too.
Hillsboro up by 10, 34-24.
Although they really like to work it inside, which I don't blame them with the size they got and the abilities of those. But you still have to be able to hit from the outside when they zone you. And we're going to get Walker with a foul. That's Walker's first foul of the ball game. Hillsboro's first this half. So McKibben will inbound for Williamsburg. And he gets it in. They stopped number 41 Holtzclaw that time. Zink gets the rebound. Gets it out to Haythcock. Oh,
Good
nice.
feed.
And
good pass by Zink.
that was a great pass by Zink. I didn't see the foul, but they called one on Holtzclaw. Evidently, he reached in there without us being blocked and didn't see it. So, regardless, Mauritian goes to the line. He'll be shooting 2. That's Holtzclaw's second foul. Team's first this half. 4:46 to go, third quarter. Mauritian hits the first one. And you know something? I believe Hillsboro's 100% on their free throws so far.
Haven't missed one yet.
That's good to see, even if they miss a couple more. I mean, a couple here. They got a high percentage of free throws. I just saw a ball go flying through there. I don't know whose it was. Nice shooting by Hillsboro.
The Williamsburg cheerleaders were throwing balls, Dean. We didn't get none. So
I know. It was a blue one, not a red one. I'm not interested. Acevedo. Oh, he missed that one. Come up short. Walker gets it out to Zink. Walker's open for a second.
Adam Zink was a nice jumper, but it's off the glass.
And we're going to have a foul called. I believe it's going to be on 33. We'll find out here in just a second. That's right. Clayton. That's Clayton's first foul. Team's second. Sealing. will go to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Nice shot. Nice loft on it. Hillsboro being real effective on the line. I mean, if the reserve would have been, near this, they'd have won that game a lot more easily than they did.
Oh, yeah.
Hillsboro's reserve won that.
I believe that's the first miss by Hillsboro.
Hillsboro won that reserve game. Well, you saw it just now. Last few minutes of that game, they really pulled ahead, did a nice job. Shouldn't have been in that position, though, if they'd have hit their free throws. Good defense by Walker. Mauritian.
For Williamsburg Wood, number 23 took an off-balance shot there. Shouldn't have even been, should have passed it, had a man wide open.
Carter, you saw it. Carter did an excellent job. He made the steal from Haithcock and was going his way out of bounds, and while he's in the air,
called a timeout.
Was able to call a 20-second timeout.
That's good coaching.
I was just playing good instinct playing.
Yes.
Nice job by Carter. So number 15, Bainham, to inbound for Williamsburg to Acevedo. He goes over to Carter. And he almost forced him out of bounds.
And he's double teamed when he got out of that.
Acevedo puts it in for 3.
Acevedo's on fire.
The Hillsboro breaking the press. And it was tipped. Walker getting a little bit relaxed. Picked up his dribble. Carter gets it off to number 15, Bainham.
I believe they're going to call offensive charge.
I see 2 Hillsboro players down. I wasn't looking then.
Yep, it's a charge.
That's on Bainham. That's his 4th. So Humphreys, number 54, comes in for Bainham. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left, third quarter. Adam Zink gets it off to Mauritian. Clint Williamson in the ball game. You got Sealing and Mauritian. And the ball was tipped.
Hillsboro back up to a 10-point lead. 37-27 with 2:45 left in the third.
They're going to have to stay on Acevedo. He likes that corner over there.
He's feeling uncomfortable over there, and he's asking for the ball, and they can't get it to him.
Yeah. Hillsboro in the zone.
Hillsboro's playing the zone, that's right.
Give it to Acevedo. I almost just cut that short to Vito. And Sealing playing good defense. And Zink had the steal, stepped out of bounds. Good defensive play by Zink. Just didn't have the room. So Zink will take a rest. Nice job by Zink. And Haithcock going in for him. Acevedo ends up with the ball. Haithcock. Looks like Hillsboro back. No, they're in a 2-3 zone. And I haven't seen Carter shoot but maybe twice outside. I don't think he's much of a threat. He looked like he just walked right there.
He don't look like he don't feel comfortable out there at all.
What just happened there? And Coach Moberly picking him up a little bit, trying to get him a little bit more.
I'm not sure what the referee called on that thing.
It looked like he had signaled a kick, but I didn't see anybody getting near the ball.
He loses the ball, number 23 Wood.
Sealing makes a nice job getting a snag. Haithcock sets up the play. Nice move by Mauritian. Good pass inside, and there's no way that Williamsburg has anything that can stop those guys inside.
Now Matt leading all scorers with 14.
Good job for Matt. It's about time. Yeah, and check out the battle if you can next time about what's going on inside. Acevedo almost got away. Carter.
Well, there's a lot of pushing and shoving going on in there.
Look up. There you go.
Play.
And it's going to count.
A nice move by Haithcock. He's attacking
the basket.
He's attacking the basket pretty good tonight.
Yeah, he is. And the nice part about that is, though, he's giving it up when he needs to. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Haithcock take it in and forcing it in when he should have passed off yet tonight. And that's nice. That's good to see. Acevedo comes out with a rebound. Almost threw the ball away. Stripped away by Haithcock. Here's another one. Haithcock loses it.
Good follow in.
Mauritian again. Mauritian having a whale of a game. He's playing like he's capable of doing. He needed a game like this because he's capable of doing it.
Now it's 16 points.
Haithcock with the rebound.
37 seconds left.
Well, they should work on the last shot here. 30 seconds to go. Got Humphreys on Mauritian. Humphreys, I'm not, and
no,
it was ball was tipped by Carter. And there again, if you'd have come up with a regular layup rather than a scoop shot, you'd have drew a foul on that one.
Now Hillsboro's going to work for the last shot. You got 9 seconds in the game.
Oh, nice job.
Period, I'm sorry.
3-point. And there you go. Haithcock did the right thing, held his ground, and got a foul called on Carter. So that's going to put...
We get 3 shots out of this with 6 seconds left.
3 shots, 3 foul shots.
Hey, Haithcock did a little acting there.
A little Hollywood. Well, and you know what? There's a... Wait a minute. I guess they called it on the floor. Yeah, I guess they called... That's kind of strange because it was right after the shot. Well, anyway.
Hillsboro now with 3 seconds left. It's blocked. And he gets his own rebound.
Oh, it's no good.
Woo!
Oh, and
he counted it.
They
counted it for 3-pointer.
Oh, man. I got to agree with the guy beside me. That was a bad call. Good for Hillsboro.
Williamson made a 3-pointer.
3-pointer right after the buzzer. So that makes the score 46-27. Here we are with the 4th quarter. So to go to the 4th quarter. And there we go
Williamson
again.
throws it away.
Carter.
Oh, Williamson steals it again, or steals it back from him. That's where they play defense. You throw it away and then go get the steal.
Well, at least he didn't foul because he made the mistake. That's usually what happens. Somebody will be, that was a nice pass by Haithcock. Mauritian's ticked at himself because that was a good throw.
Good pass. Got to be able to handle that one.
Yeah. And it wasn't that hard. It wasn't too hard, so it was just one of those slips. That's why you play these games, get ready for a tournament. Don't make those mistakes. Good defense by Hillsboro. Stay on their feet.
And Williamson with another steal, and they got fouled.
And that one's going to be called on number 25, Carter. That'll be his 2nd. But I believe that's going to be, well, they've already put the number up. It's 16 fouls for Williamsburg.
The Hillsboro's 1, so Hillsboro's in good shape in foul the category.
And Bloom is going to pick up his 1st foul. That'll be the team's 2nd. 7 minutes to go. So Hillsboro playing an excellent defensive ball game. I'd really like to see that. And also, they're playing team ball offensively. That's what is good to see. And they're working hard. Williamsburg is working hard as far as trying to stop Hillsboro's inside game, but they just can't do it.
Williams can't hang it. He can't hang on to it.
Clint Williamson, that's 2 steals. We got a battle going on here, and the referee just talked to him a little bit. Oops. Here I am watching Zach and the referee, and not watching the camera. Sorry. So Acevedo gets it down to Carter. Carter playing with his shirt tail out. That's a technical. Of course, they're not enforcing it. Carter with the shot. That was no good. Nice rebound by Mauritian. Rob Jackson, if you're listening to this, remember that disease we was talking about Mauritian had? Looks like he's over it. Mauritian takes a shot. Look at this.
He's on fire.
Mauritian playing ball. And what do we got? We got a timeout by Williamsburg. Coach, Mauritian having a ball game there.
He's got 18 points.
18. 6 minutes, 13 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Hillsboro in the lead, 40-27. So Williamsburg inbounds. Acevedo almost misses everything, and Clint Williamson takes the ball right out of Bainham's hands. And we're going to get Acevedo with a foul on Haythcock. And he was boxing out, and some of those doggone calls there like that, when you're boxing out somebody, some referees calls a touch, and some people can let you fall down by being hit.
Well, it depends on how the referee feels, I guess. I
guess
know.
so. Maybe he ate the wrong pizza or something. I don't know. They give that foul to Acevedo. That's Acevedo's second, and
Haythcock with 12 points now.
I'm kind of anxious to hear the scoring. The scoring ought to be pretty even. And Burns almost had that. He should have taken that shot.
Yeah, he was out of control.
Oh, really? Haythcock is out front.
Hillsboro's off and running.
But he pulled.
Oh, good move by Haythcock. Oh, they called a jump ball. Yeah. Clearly, folks, that's a travel, but
yeah, I know.
the referee called a jump ball, but Williamsburg gets the ball anyway. So
tell you one thing, Coach Moberly has nothing to complain about the referees tonight. So Carter with the ball gets back over to Bainham. So Acevedo over to Carter. And Hillsboro's defense just has Williamsburg stymied. Acevedo with the shot, and that one is no good. Bloom with the rebound. He comes out with it.
Well, Williamsburg's strategy is, I think they came in for game plan to just try to beat it inside, and Hillsboro's just too big.
Yeah.
They can't get it in.
Yeah,
so.
there's no way that Williamsburg matches up size-wise with Williamsburg. And we're going to have Williamson fouling on the way in on the floor. And that's Clint's first foul of the ball game. Hillsboro's third, I'm sorry. They don't have the numbers up there. Sometimes these guys are slow. Bainham coming off. Sealing coming in the ball game, and Matt Mauritian taking a seat. Matt having an outstanding night tonight, defensively and offensively. So you got to give credit to where credit's due, though. Without their nice save by 41 Holtzclaw, he saved that ball. Nice shot.
And that's Williamsburg's first two in the last
Shreve.
4 minutes.
Is that their first two in this quarter?
Yeah. First two in the 80. I don't think they scored in the third quarter.
Bassford in the ball game. Gets it back out to Bloom. So Hillsboro in complete control. Bloom loses the ball. Nice pass. That was a great pass.
So Hillsboro with a 20-point lead right now. With 3:58 left in the fourth.
Now I'm curious to see if Hillsboro gets sloppy. With a 20-point comfortable lead, it'd be easy to do. And we're going to have a foul called. I believe that one was coming.
Well, I think as a coach in this situation, you want to have a good commanding lead.
Yeah, but you don't want to get lax. You need to be able to put a team away. That foul was on Shreve, his first. Team's 8th. Folly now has what, 3?
3 points.
All 3 free throws.
Looking for his 4th.
Holtzclaw coming off the floor. Humphreys in. Humphreys is the only one that comes close to matching up with Hillsboro, and he's a reserve player.
Follow now with 4 points.
All 4 free throws. Sam Snyder in the ball game for Hillsboro. We got some fresh blood in there with Bassford, Snyder, Foley, Williamson. You got Sealing. Sealing partially tips that ball, and Bassford comes up with it. So Clint bringing it down under control. Got some fans leaving for Williamsburg. Hillsboro's still moving the ball pretty crisply.
Really, Williamsburg ain't got no outside shooting, but other than Acevedo, which he came in the second half. And
yeah, he started off pretty well on fire in the 3rd quarter. They're going to get, and Foley's hurt. I think he got stepped on. Zach Bloom's going to come in for him. So Foley got some good minutes in there, but I think he turned his ankle somehow. I don't know. Acevedo down to Carter. And I was talking to a fan here for Williamsburg. They say that they've only got one real outside threat. Nice job. But wasn't able to make connection. Oh, that was a nice pass. And that was a nice shot.
Williamsburg just can't convert anything right now.
Yeah, and it isn't because they're not trying.
And Hillsboro just keep them off balance.
Hillsboro playing good defense. You got to give them that.
Good feed.
That was a nice play. Designed play by Hillsboro. Williamson gets 2 more.
He got 8.
And Acevedo almost lost that bar. Carter, he misses that one. That was almost tipped up.
And Williamsburg's only get 1 shot right now. They can't have the offensive rebounds. They only get 1 shot. Hillsboro just doing a good job of boxing them out.
Yeah. You know, it's not really, it's a surprise, but yet again it isn't, and I know you've seen him play, is Bloom. He does a real nice job getting in position.
Yeah.
And getting rebounds his own.
He has a good knack to know where the ball goes off the rim.
Yeah. That's one thing about, if you remember Rodman, he wasn't as big as a lot of fellows, but he rebounded so much because he knew what was going to happen with the ball. Bloom will take a shot. It's off the front of the rim. Out with it, Shreve.
Williams again in.
Carter.
He tipped it.
Humphreys. And Carter almost lost the ball.
That's a wild shot.
Well,
by Wood.
You got 1 minute and 15 seconds to go.
It was at number 23. Wood was their high scorer coming into the game. He's getting averaging 18 points a game.
How many has he got now?
I have him for unofficial no points.
No kidding. That tells you a little bit about Hillsboro's defense.
58 seconds.
And we're going to get a traveling call, I bet. Yep. Called traveling on Bloom. Took a little shuffle step before he left.
Well, Hillsboro got a commanding lead in 53-29, and a lot of the fans is clearing out, beat the traffic.
And it's nasty out there tonight. Of course, by the time you see this, this will probably all have melted away. Carter, pass over to Acevedo. He'll take the shot, and it's in and out, no good. Humphreys, he gets his first 2 points of the ball game. Humphreys is, how old is Humphreys? Sophomore? Humphreys is a sophomore, number 54, big guy. Clint, you forgot something.
Well, Hillsboro going to try to stall, and it's not going to shoot it.
Well, they need to be able to do this in a tight game with a lead. They don't have to worry about
when they throw it away.
See, that's why they need to run it. They need to work out these kinks, these little kinks they have. So Hillsboro, there's your guys standing. 14 seconds to go. See if Hillsboro can stop the score. They need to play a game like this point right here. And what are we going to get, traveling or a foul? 1.6 seconds, he calls a foul. And he's smiling as he calls it. At least Bloom will have a chance to score. He has scored, hasn't he? Bloom?
No, Bloom ain't got no points.
Well, he has his chance. It don't get any freer than this. So he'll have one more shot. And he doesn't make it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hillsboro pulls this one out rather easily. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the best offensive game that Hillsboro's played together as a team.
Good balanced scoring.
Just so good to see because Hillsboro really needed that. They've got the team to do that if they would just execute, and they finally did tonight. I think this is the first time that they've executed as a team the entire game. I'm really happy with what I saw. And defensively,
good defensive.
They're playing up in your face, down and dirty defense like what I've been harping on. I want the boys to play, and also the girls. I want the girls to play the same defense.
That's what you got to do it getting into March Madness. You got to step up your game a little bit because you only got 2 more months for March Madness.
You got to turn your players loose.
Got to turn them loose.
Got to turn them loose and let them play, and things will happen. So I'll give it to Jimmy, and we'll get the final scoring.
All right, thanks, Dean. For Hillsboro, Walker, 2 points. Hitchcock with 12. Williamson with 8. Silly with 5. Foley with 4. Leading all scorers tonight with Matt Mauritian with 18. And Dirk Burns with 4. For Williamsburg, Acevedo with 10. Bainham with 4. Holtzclaw with 7. Kyber with 6. And Humphreys with 2. And there you have the score.
Okay, with that one, we'll call it a night. We're glad we was able to bring this to you. And till we see you again, go Indians.